Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome. I hope all of you have been staying healthy right now, physically and mentally. I know how hard this is and I really hope all of you have been doing your part to keep yourself and others healthy. So I don't know about y'all, but while social distancing, I have been trying to keep myself busy by finding new K-pop groups to stan or at least listen to. It's one way that's kept me sane and has given me something to fill my time with tremendously. Like, I have been watching variety shows, I have been listening to boy groups I never thought to see myself listening to, and it has been just a great way to fill my time. I've actually started to stan WJSN, and right now I think my bias is loona, but that is besides the point. So I thought that I could recommend you guys some K-pop groups to stan right now, depending on your taste in other groups. Please know, though, that you do not have to like any of these groups. These are seriously just suggestions and not meant to force any group down your throat. It's totally fine if you do not like them. These are just suggestions that maybe you want to get into. So with that out of the way, here are my K-pop suggestions for y'all. I feel like ITZY and Nature have quite a few similarities within their groups. For one, I feel like their title tracks are quite experimental, as in they have music that's kind of weird, but in the best way possible. I feel like Oopsie by Nature is actually a great example of this. It's loud and in your face, but it flows really well and is super enjoyable, much like any of ITZY's title tracks. I also think that the members in both groups are seriously so funny. Like, both groups have such a big variety show presence that you could spend hours on end watching. Oh my gosh. And also, if you like ITZY's dance line and their tremendous dance ability, you will love Nature's. Their dance line posts a lot of dance covers, especially Sibum and Haru, but Aurora and Loa have done quite a few dance covers I would recommend checking out. I think if you really like ITZY, or even if you just like more experimental and different sounding music, you may really like Nature. God, if you are a Red Velvet stan, I think you have a very good chance of enjoying Pink Fantasy. One thing I think people really love about Red Velvet is their ability to drastically change from concepts and do it so well. And I think Pink Fantasy are also the masters of that. They went from Iriwa, a very vocal-heavy title track with creepy undertones, to Fantasy, an intense girl crush title track, to Playing House, a very cute and upbeat song with some odd undertones as well. I also feel that Pink Fantasy's whole Alice in Wonderland concept can appeal to Red Velvet fans, as the River Festival had a storyline to it, and I knew a lot of people really liked that. Another great thing I think they have in common, may make you want to check them out, is their vocal line. As I'm sure everyone knows, Red Velvet have one of the best vocal lines in all of K-pop, and I'd like to argue that Pink Fantasy does too. Yechan truly may have one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard, and if you haven't heard her singing Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, you are missing out. Not to mention that both groups have super funny members who you just feel so much love towards almost instantly. So if you love vocals, if you love concept changes all the time, Pink Fantasy are the group for you. So I have only gotten into DreamNote recently, and God, I regret waiting so long to do so. These are truly some talented idols who deserve the absolute world, and I think if you like momoland, you will love DreamNote. For one, I feel like one of the most prominent things about momoland are their extremely infectious and fun personalities. Now, DreamNote may not be nearly as high energy and wild as momoland are, because dude, that is so hard to get to. But they are honestly so funny. I was just watching their episodes on Pops and Soul, and God, they are so fun to watch. As well as that, I think their style of music is fairly similar. It's a lot of upbeat bubblegum K-pop, which I personally really like. However, with their most recent comeback, they did shy away from the bubblegum side to create a super well-done fairy-ish type concept, also kind of cute, kind of mix of those, with Wish. While this isn't super like Momoland, I do think their other title tracks can appeal to Momoland stans, especially Hakuna Matata. Like, honestly, that song is super infectious, has a great dance to it, and as we all know, Momoland have amazing dances, and overall, it is a very cute song. Not to mention the music video is so freaking cute, and I love the concept for it. I think Marys may really like DreamNote. I strongly recommend them.
Let's kill this love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ram pa 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 pa. 신 있다면 숨이 나와 주가 지금이 좋아. That's all.
Okay, so this may be the slightest stretch by relating Blackpink to Weki Meki, but hear me out. I think y'all Blackpink stans could really like them. One way I think Weki Meki may appeal to Blinks is because of their concept. As of right now, Blackpink have a very girl crush centric concept, but in the past they have definitely done some more upbeat songs such as Don't Know What to Do, Forever Young, and As If It's Your Last. I feel like Weki Meki could have a concept similar to Blackpink's Pink Side. I feel like these songs could be considered teen crush, and as I have expressed many times before, Weki Meki are probably the group that does teen crush concepts the best. So if you really like Blackpink's Pink Side, give Weki Meki a listen. As well as this, I think both groups have some of the most talented dancers in the entire industry. Both have such fun and infectious dances that could easily get stuck in your head. And another thing, the relationship between the members is just, oh god, they are so cute. They're such a cute group. Like, you can tell how much they love each other, and how the overall group dynamic is just so sweet to see. Overall, I think if you stan Blackpink, there is a pretty good chance that you'll enjoy some Weki Meki.
Make me feel special. 세상이 아무리 날 주저앉혀도 그곳 말들이 날 질러도 난 너의 잭팟. I love it. 네 심장 소리. I gotta have fun. I gotta have fun. Let's boom boom boom.
Honestly, to me, Twice and Ellis's music have a very similar vibe to them that I think Once's may enjoy. For one, both of them have a very cute side to their earlier tracks. For Ellis, that being Pow Pow and We First, and both are the absolute queens of summer songs. Like, Dance the Night Away was so iconic, and Summer Dream deserved so much better. Oh my gosh, I don't know why everyone slept on it so much. Either way though, both bops, both queens of summer, oh my gosh. And another thing music-wise that they have in common is that they both have the slightest change in sound recently, with Fancy as a more quote-unquote mature song compared to their other title tracks, and Ellis's Jackpot, which did about the exact same thing. Not only does their music have a very similar sound, but they both are seriously so easy to get into, much like all the groups mentioned, but I would definitely say Ellis did not take me too long to make me stan them. They both have such great title and side tracks. The vocals and rapping are beyond amazing, and they both have such fun personalities that you can just watch their variety show appearances without getting bored. I definitely recommend Ellis to any Twice stan or anyone who enjoys cuter title tracks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please remember these are all just suggestions. I am not trying to force you guys to stan any of these groups, just if you want to get into new K-pop groups. These are just some ideas to help you find some you may like. Anyways though, I hope everyone is staying safe right now. I know this is a scary time, and I hope all of you are doing your part to social distance if that is an option for you. Stay safe, feel free to DM me on Instagram if you need to talk to someone, and have a great rest of your day.